Good afternoon, actually good evening, everybody. Welcome. We got my boy Locks. We got my boy Drew. I will be your host today, Kurt. Welcome to Run Pure Sports Round 3 Showdown show. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to bring you the plays for this absolute carnage-riddled PGA Championship. A lot of you are probably here because you don't have a 6 out of 6. That's okay. You can win all that money back on Showdown. I've done it 2 of the last 4 weeks. I've got all the classic money back in one day of Showdown. So be like me, be like us, join the show. Drew, how you doing? You got the I'm starting with Drew because you got the Florida State shirt on, and it's Knowles Nation over here, baby. Okay. So Drew, how's your teams looking? What do you think about today? Essential.
I got some 6 of 6s that are cruising at the moment, and could have been a little bit better, but Sir Chalk Ricky Fowler decided to shit the bed in all my single entries. So yeah, I'm currently fell back a little bit. I was winning $100 earlier, fell back to 13th at the moment. But yeah, Fowler's the only miscut in that group. Have a lot of Connors, a lot of Rose, a good bit of Matsuyama, and a good bit of DJ. And then the Millie Makers, I got a good bit of Brooks. So should be a fun weekend. I kind of didn't have a ton of Scheffler. I definitely played Scheffler over Rahm. That was kind of the bigger decision I had on Wednesday night we talked about. But he was just tough to get to be honest, for me, for a lot of lineup construction. But yeah, it actually looks like it should be a pretty fun weekend over on FanDuel in the 555. I got a 5 of 6. Unfortunately, Siwoo Kim decided to miss the cut. So yeah, I'm looking forward to if I can make some in Showdown, then I'll just be free rolling and hopefully have a good Saturday and Sunday.
That's the best. Could we possibly be looking at the Millie Maker number 2 for Drewby?
There's one live that's decent, but these things can come from way back, man. I mean, just as long as you're like in the green, you have a chance to win the Millie Maker on Sunday if guys move ahead. So yeah, actually a pretty decent line.
For sure.
The worst guy is 35th, so not too bad.
Ooh, like that. Locks. Talk to me.
Yeah, doing all right, man. Nick Taylor kind of crushed my hopes of anything big this week, in all honesty. So I cored him up and was expecting big things, and he kind of faltered here the last 5 holes. But it is what it is. Like you said, we'll win it back in the Showdown and kind of move on. But, yeah, it's going to be an exciting end to this event, I think. These last couple of days are going to be fun to watch. A lot of top names up top. Obviously, Koepka got back in the mix, so that'll be interesting to watch. Just a lot of fun stuff to see. DJ's up there as well, so it'll be fun watching these live guys versus our PGA Tour guys.
Yeah, I said in chat earlier, and even me, I don't even have Scotty or Brooks in my pool, but I have a lot of Bryson. But what I would give to see those 3 just going at it down the stretch, I don't care what I lose money-wise. It would just be such a good view from a viewing perspective. But anyways, Locks, I'm going to stick it with you. Let's go ahead and talk about this top range. Let me peek at the weather real quick. Drew,
we can't jump ahead just yet. We have a bet to settle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, we're going to drive the fucking
And I don't know if Big T's on the playback. I might have to hop over there after this show. But yeah, Big T, I just feel bad. You know, sometimes you just try to help people out and they just don't want to take the help. He was all over Fitz's nuts, and Fitz nutted all over him. I took Hatton, so he beat him by a shot. And
that was our bet too. It's like I tried to fucking.
No, against Big T. Actually, I don't even know if we took a bet. We were just talking shit. We did. I know. That's why I brought it up.
Oh, but you all didn't actually do anything official.
I don't know if we did anything. I'm gonna tell him it was a grand, but it was. Yeah, they were harping on me so bad. I don't know if either of you guys played a bunch of Fitz. If so, I apologize. But they made fun of me for saying he was probably the worst major championship player in the last 10 years, and they were like, "Nah, man, he's good." So I'm just feeling great about it.
What's funny is, did you see
win a Millie Maker, win a bet against Big T? It's the same thing.
What's funny? Did you see his bunker shot on 18 to potentially?
I didn't. No.
It was for the fairway bunker, beautifully struck. Gets it on the green, like, okay, just don't 3-putt. You're good. Similar to, like, the U.S. Open.
Last year, yeah.
A great shot from the bunker. I was like, oh, yeah, he's going to make the cut for me because I got, like, 28%, I think. And, nah, he's just going to 3-putt for the vibes. Okay, cool.
I'll find a good uni for you to come over here and play then.
Yeah, exactly. I want to go to Universal anyways, and that's closer to, like, how far are you from Universal?
I'm like halfway in the middle, man. But
yeah, okay, there we go. All right.
Before we get started with the show, make sure that Locks understands too. Drew's ahead 1-0 at the moment.
All right.
Sorry, I was just so bad about this. The Fitz guys.
I didn't play any Fitz, so I'm good.
There we go.
That's funny. All right, Locks.
Dude's girl's got cankles, Kurt.
Wait, what?
His girl's got cankles. So what are you gonna do?
Does she really?
Yeah.
I didn't think he had a girl. I've never seen her with. I've never seen.
You might as well. You might as well don't. She's got cankles.
Oh, that's rough.
Snyder's in the chat. He knows what I'm talking about. But all right, sorry to dissuade the show too much.
You're
but
good.
had to get that out there. Otherwise, I'll forget.
It's all good.
How's the weather looking? Because I'm not.
I'm seeing. Isn't it supposed to be rainy all day?
It's supposed to be crappy. I know they said today would be the Saturday would be the worst day. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know if we have a weight advantage yet. It'll be talked about in the Discord if we do, though. But Locks, go ahead and take us down from this top range. Let's do just the top 3 guys. Anyone you're interested in?
Honestly, Kurt, looking at these guys, I'm not going to see myself getting on any of them. I don't think. Just looking at it right away, none of them really jump out at me as good plays tomorrow. So I'm probably fading all 3 of these guys, Hovland, Scheffler, and Connors up top, just for tomorrow. Just think other guys are going to come up. I want guys that are going to want to move up the leaderboard. I think they're just kind of going to coast a little bit and stay the same.
All right. Drewby?
I mean, Corey Connors is going to get too much ownership. Scheffler is fine if you can find the room for him. Scheffler's totally fine. I agree with Locks, though. I think these guys will probably just kind of coast and see where the field is going tomorrow. In the middle of pulling up the weather, too, I want to double check on the weather. But, yeah, no real interest in Hovland. I'll just kind of see where that shakes out. But I think Corey Connors is going to be a chalk fade for me. Like at 7,700, obviously that sounds great. His stats look good, but I'm not going to chase it with everybody going to a $7,700 Corey Connors tomorrow.
Yeah. And, I think we're pretty much lockstep. I'll probably play Scotty and Cash.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
But, yeah, for the most part, none of these guys are GPP for me. Let's go ahead and kick it down to the next range. We'll go all the way down to 200 and up. Like, no, wait, we got more than that. Let's do evens and up. We'll make a big range. Locks, hit me with it.
We're going where? You just say even and up?
Yeah, you mean -2 baby. Or 0. Even par?
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
-2
par.
or even par.
Even par, sorry.
Jeez. I guess there's really not as many names as I would have thought there would have been.
Yeah.
In here, but in all honesty, Bryson looks pretty good this week. Price continues to stay a little down, so I wouldn't mind hopping on a little bit of him. Brooks Koepka, looking here at 2 under. I don't mind him either. Obviously played really well today. Didn't really play too well in the first round. My boy's popping in to say hi. Say what's up, Lyric.
Hi.
Up in there. Say hi.
He's getting sucked right into the green screen.
That's awesome.
But yeah, those are my 2 main points of interest up here. I'm not going to play Rose. I'm not on Callum Tarrant. No Pendrith for me. I will be playing a ton of Rory. I liked him actually coming into the week. Once I heard that Tiger called him saying he saw something in his swing, that kind of stuff helps. And all he needs is just one thought in his mind, and he can catch fire at any point. So I do like him a lot. Keegan Bradley I liked coming in, so I'll be playing him. And then Adam Svensson is actually hitting the ball really well, so I'll have some interest in him as well. Anywhere else, not really looking. Maybe a sprinkle of Keith Mitchell if I had to pick one other guy down here.
Core play Keith Mitchell. Let's go, baby. Drew, what do you got for us in here? Do you have the sheet tonight? Do we have any Drew's tidbits? I'm working on it here. All right, well, we're good. What do you got here for us?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm cool to go right back to Brooks Koepka at 9,700. I don't think he'll be too high owned, especially mixed in the group with Scheffler. People play Scheffler, play McIlroy. I don't think he'll get squeezed up a bit. So Svensson is a good salary saver. Keegan Bradley's also a pretty good value. Outside of that, yeah, I'm not super sold on Callum Tarrant. I mean, congrats to him for backing up his late round debacle yesterday to shoot 300 today. But yeah, no real interest in jumping on board with that. Keith Mitchell's fine. Like I kind of thought about him earlier in the week and just I couldn't get my head around him playing well on a golf course if like even par, and that was probably foolish of me. So Keith Mitchell's probably still in play and relatively cheap, 7,300. So I would probably rank them Svensson. I'd probably say Brooks, Svensson, Mitchell from a value standpoint, and then Rory's in play. Like if you want to just, I don't know what the ownership's going to be, to be honest, on Rory versus Scheffler, but between the two of them, I would just take the lower owned guy and try to ride wherever gets hot and go with it.
I bet it's got to be Rory, right? You'd think. I mean,
I don't know, man. I think like we saw again, it's different than last week. But like Scheffler's like in a class of his own up there. And again, it's not final round, so it'd be different if it was final round. But I mean, Scheffler was pushing 50% last week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hopefully, Rory gets under the radar. That might be a nice spot.
This is the same spot last week where I made all my money was I just faded Scotty completely, and it worked wonders.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it in this type of event. Like honestly, yeah. Like the weather looks totally crappy tomorrow. I just pulled it up. Windy, rainy. I mean, you could go leave 1,000 on the table or more and be in great shape. So like Scheffler's not a must play, and cash, sure, I get it. But there's no reason really to try to force Scheffler in there. There's plenty of other guys that are playing well that can still shoot 3 under or even par and be like in the optimal lineup tomorrow, which is weird to say, but I don't know what the lineup today was, but I assumed like 1 under par was probably in the optimal.
Oh yeah. No love for the PGA Pro, Michael Block?
Michael Block, no. He had a nice block today, nice shank. So no Michael Block for me.
I'll go Keith Mitchell and Roy here as the favorites for my range. Let's go to you, Locks, and go to 1 under. Let's go to ones and twos. It's not a big range, honestly. No. It's like 12 guys.
No, the twos is small. The one's a little bigger. I'll start with the twos. My 2 favorite plays. Actually, I like 3 in here. I actually do like 3 out of the 5. I like Adam Scott. I like Steven Yeager, and I like JT Poston. I'll be on all 3 of those guys tomorrow. Honestly, I liked Poston actually coming into the week, and his price tag, I mean, that just seems low to me. So I'll be playing a little bit of him. Adam Scott I liked coming into the week too, so I'll be sprinkling him in. And then Mito, Colin Morikawa, and probably DJ for me if I'm looking at the 1-overs. And I'll probably throw a little bit of Cantlay. He looked good today. I think he continues playing well through the weekend as well.
Yeah, I like that. What about you, Drew?
I think Thegal is the guy I'm going to go back to. I'm not really sold on Poston and majors just yet, so I probably don't need the salary savings anyways. But Thegal I like quite a bit. Mito I'll probably go to. I just feel like he's one of the guys that could probably grind out a pretty good score, even though he's coming from Live. But as far as a spend up, I think Cantlay's totally fine. He's probably going to be a decent value in terms of ownership. And it's really pretty much it. Like I don't have a ton of interest in a lot of these guys. Like Ryan Fox is kind of one of those guys that maybe could just keep it together, shoot even par, and like be in pretty good shape on this golf course. But like none of these guys really like interest me. Like I feel great about it. So that's where I'll go is Thegal I just think is a great play. 7,600. That's easy for me. But the others in here, you could pretty much sell me on, a fill-in on any of them besides Mito, who I also want to have pretty good exposure to.
What's crazy is that Ryan Fox is $100 more than Theegala. Like, I don't care what course we're playing. I'll take my chances with Theegala over fucking.
Exactly, yeah. Like I said, I think he's fine at the price, but it's not like he's definitely not a first click.
Yeah, it's just crazy that they price up Fox that much. I don't love that.
Yeah, if Theegala dropped, right? Like, Theegala was in – I mean, I know he screwed the pooch yesterday, but, like, it was looking pretty good for a while.
Yeah,
like the dude's hanging in there.
He's going to score for you. Like, he's not going to go out there and shoot 2 over with no birdies. He's going to get you a birdie. Like, he's going to get you a birdie unless something crazy happens. I'll go right back to Eric Cole. I like Mito, love DJ, and I'll play my boy Steven Yeager, as I always do.
Yeah, Yeager's a good one, too.
You never can go wrong with little Yeager. Locks, let's go 300 to 400.
Over.
I wish they were 300 and 400, but I like watching
the whole time. I'm sorry.
Hey, I like watching these good guys struggle. It's actually fun. It makes it more entertaining for me to watch.
Yeah.
But look, if we're going this big range 3 and 4, you want to go cover all?
Shit, might as well.
Might as well. Let's do it. I'll just run down kind of them all and quickly who I'm playing. I'll play a little bit of Fleshwood. I played him today. I think he bounced back a little bit tomorrow. It wasn't a bad round today. Just didn't really do a whole lot at all.
It wasn't a bad wave. If he was in a good wave, he would have shot 100, I bet.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll go right back to him, no problem. I don't mind doing that. Taylor Moore, maybe for a little bit of value. He's looked really good this year, so I might sprinkle in a little bit of him. I do love Cam Smith. I think he's in a great bounce back spot on Saturday here. I think he has a great round tomorrow. Hoagie looked back to normal today, so I'll be probably sprinkling in a little bit of him. I'm going to be off of Rahm. I was actually off Rahm a little bit for the week. I played him a couple times, but I kind of faded those top two guys. I'm kicking myself for not playing Scheffler, but I'll be off Rahm and Showdown tomorrow. I do like Xander. He's due for a low round. I think he shoots probably 3 under tomorrow. I'm going to call 2 to 3 under round for Xander tomorrow. I do like him a lot, as I liked him coming into the week as well. And then probably nothing else, honestly. It's probably Schauffele, Hoagie, Cam Smith, Fleshwood for me.
Small little player pool there. I feel like it's really so hard to have a big player pool because you might as well just kind of lock in these couple of guys and just kind of pray, because there's no sense in opening up because you don't have really that much conviction on a lot of these guys. You know what I'm saying? But Drew, take us home.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in lockstep with locks. Lockstep. Yeah. I think Fleetwood's just so consistent, and he's kind of proven it here for like a major championship, or like he probably never wins a major, but maybe the British Open at some point. But he probably never wins a major, but he's always going to be there when his ball striking is good. So I like Fleetwood. Good with Taylor Moore. I like Taylor Moore quite a bit going into the week, and kind of disappointed he's at +3. Hopefully he can get a couple back tomorrow and kind of get in contention. I have a decent bit of him over on FanDuel. So Xander right there with you. I just like if you like guys to start the week off, and obviously if they made the cut, and that's important, you want to go back to a lot of those guys for round 3 and possibly even round 4, depending on where their placement is. So yeah, not afraid to go back to Xander and pay up for a guy that's further down the leaderboard with the hopes that he shoots 5 under par. So the other guy down here that I've been playing a good bit of this whole weekend in Showdown is Sam Stevens. And he wasn't in the DK player pool for the Classic for the full week, but I played him on FanDuel and then today, and he's 6,800. I'll play him again. So I think Sam Stevens just has a pretty good fit. Like he's literally long and he's been playing well, and I just want to keep playing him. He's like 3% every day, so might as well.
I like that.
All right, one thing I like for a cheapie. Let me see what he is tomorrow. I imagine he's still cheap. Yeah, Alex Smalley, 6,200 would be my cheapie. Today it was Matt Wallace. Yeah. It was Matt Wallace shot even for us. That's not bad. Got us a couple birdies. He was 0.3% owned. Could have probably been close to the optimal. So shout out Matt Wallace for that. I probably will go back to him again tomorrow. But yeah, Alex Smalley, the hometown kid that actually did make the cut. Screw you, Cam Young. This is Alex Smalley's town. He runs this shit. Lost a lot with the short game. Looked good everywhere else. Was on him coming to the week due to, I think it was the off the tee wasn't bad and the hometown narrative, which doesn't really help you golf, but I like narratives. So Alex Smalley will be my cheapie call. I will play Rahm. Absolutely. Sub 11K now. Shot 200 today. No one's going to want to click Rahm because he's 4 over. I'll click Rahm. Don't care. I like Locks' Xander call. It does feel like he'll have a round. And then give me – I had one more.
Watch Rahm finish in like the top 8 or something.
That's what I'm saying. If he has a good round tomorrow, it's legit. It's in the cards.
To be honest, dude, if he has a good round tomorrow, he could still be in contention to win the whole thing.
Yeah, he could win.
Ridiculous. Yeah, like he shoots 5 under tomorrow, and he could win this tournament. Like it's crazy. And he's one of the few guys that could actually do that. Like of everybody in the field, him and McIlroy are probably the 2 guys. And McIlroy's just been shit, but those are like the 2 real guys. And Scheffler, I guess, but Scheffler just gets into contention immediately instead of floundering. But yeah, I mean, Rahm could still he could still win this thing.
And I think Rory could still win this thing too.
Oh, Rory could definitely still win it. Yeah, Rory could too. I'm just saying from a guy that was way outside the cut to a degree. Yeah. To I mean, you shoot a good score on this type of event. Like last week, if you were 10 shots back of the lead last week, you're going to finish 10 shots behind the leader on Sunday. Yeah. You can make up a lot of ground really fast when the average score is like 3.5 over. Yeah,
if he just does what he did today, he's right there.
Exactly. Do that the next 2 days, even you probably have a chance.
Yep. You guys know what time it is?
Make a court.
You can go over 5 overs.
Right. So who's one guy that we're all on? There's plenty.
Xander.
I'm down with that. What about you, Drew?
Yeah, I'm good with Xander.
All right. And Drew, you can go first. You got first pick.
Tagala. Easy.
Thanks, Mr. Locks.
Oh man, you throw yours in there.
Mr. Alex Smalley for the value to open up everything else for you guys because I'm a team player, 6,200. Currently, right now, we are 87 per, and we got 3 spots left.
I was about to say, you could basically play anybody.
Dang.
6,200.
No pressure, Locks. No pressure.
Well, then I'm going to go up. I think Rory's having a day.
Ooh, spicy. All right, so I'm going to read it out one more time, guys. The show core is Rory McIlroy, Xander Schauffele, Alex Smalley, Sahith Theegala. Jesus, that has upside. GPP upside, guys.
Oh, man.
If that's not in the optimal, then I just don't even know what to do anymore.
I mean, we quit. No pressure. That leaves you with 7.9.
Yeah, I want to go up, and I'll go back down to Stefan Jaeger. Like if I was building a lineup, so like there's many different options you can do.
Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna put.
That's what I'm saying. Like you could go up, you go back down, or you could build balanced if for whatever reason and hang around 8K. But yeah, that gives you a lot of versatility.
That Stefan Jaeger lineup you mentioned is a clear last spot for me. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
I didn't want to give out a whole lineup, but I had to say it.
I'm running it, baby. I'm running it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Press the like button. Help us out here. Free show. Taking the time on us Friday night because we don't have any lives. I'll be back tomorrow with my boy Snyder on a Saturday night for Locks. For Drew from Run Pure Sports. Peace.